What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Breaker Bros. Tonight's our live reaction to round two. And I guess we'll get it started. Did you see the second round pick for the Bengals?
Yeah, my text stream lit up. So I like it. I mean, there was talk of maybe Cassius Howe as a first round pick. So I mean, I like the value. I mean, I don't think that you can have enough edge rushers, so it makes sense. And I think the defense is. I'm gonna go out on a limb. Defense is fixed. We're good. We're good now. We are good at defense now.
Yeah, I do kind of remember him because we did watch some of the defensive end highlights. It seemed like there was a lot of, or this draft was pretty deep in defensive ends.
Yeah,
or at least what it seemed like. And the thing that stuck out to me with him was that he seems like he's really good at pass rushing.
Yeah.
So I think, and I just looking on Twitter, it looks like there is like a consensus that the Bengals are officially going to a 3-4. So I think he's there to really specialize in passing or rushing the passer. So I mean, I like the pick. I know it's probably not what most Bengals fans were hoping with the players that were left on the board, but makes sense to me.
I love it. I love the pick. Let me vote yes on it. Yes, we like it. Hey, we swung it to 75% positive.
Did the Bills ever make a pick yet?
I think they're literally on the clock. Yeah. Is this their first pick?
I thought they had a pick before the Bengals.
Oh yeah.
TJ Parker.
TJ Parker. Okay. Well, yeah, they may pick.
Interesting. I did see that they traded up to get to that 62nd pick.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot to ask for me to know what the Bills are doing. But they picked their edge. I think go guard, right? Pregnon looks like he's sitting there right there. Perfect, right?
I did see that Logan Jones, the center from Iowa, got picked in the second round.
Yeah.
And, I was kind of hoping he would be there in the third because I feel like at this point, I know maybe if they can find the right slot corner, maybe you pick a corner in the third, but
I don't know. I think maybe safety. I feel like this is a very deep safety class. So I wouldn't be surprised to see safety in the third round. But I also think they might be able to pick up some good value later in the draft. I mean, it's the Bengals. They've done defense twice. I mean, if you count their first round trade for a defensive guy. I mean, isn't it not time for the Bengals to do their third round wide receiver? Can we not draft it? We should just draft a wide receiver and just to rub it into everybody else in the league with how good of wide receivers we have. We just pick a guy in the third round and we just use them to instead of as a kick returner or punt returner, how about we have him the holder for field goals?
Yeah, another center got picked, Jake Slaughter, to the Chargers.
Perfect name.
Yeah, I mean, those were some of the players I was looking at, but I was hoping maybe they would be there in the third. But, considering all these teams need centers that we were looking at yesterday, kind of makes sense that they went for him in the second round because I don't think there's like maybe 3 or 4 that would be starter / solid backup quality.
Yeah. Let me look at center. I mean,
I think
because the first center taken was the fourth ranked center. So they still have Connor Law, Sam Hecht.
I think Sam Hecht makes a lot of sense in the third. Or can you see?
So you say Slaughter just got picked?
Yeah, he just got picked.
Who picked him? You say Chargers?
Yeah, Chargers.
Okay. So this is, or maybe I need to refresh.
Steelers just picked a receiver. And actually, that was the text message I sent you. The main reason why I sent it was because, like we did that mock trade. and you were curious to see if I would say the player. But that was like a perfect example of why you can't show your cards.
Yeah,
Because
but that was
essentially,
like in a trade, right? Like they just screwed up.
no, the what happened was that the Steelers called too early, and then the team that traded up caught wind of that, so they traded up to pick that player that they thought the Steelers were going to
Yeah,
get.
yeah. But I mean, that's different than like if you're the general manager talking to another general manager, like, hey, who you gonna pick, right?
Well, it just goes to the point like you really shouldn't show your cards because that.
Wait, hold on. Why is Philly calling me?
Huh, there you go.
Yeah. How I mean, it's funny, but just imagine how like the Steelers GM felt as that was happening. It was like, oh no.
Someone probably got fired.
Whoever made the call is the one that should get fired. It was probably the GM himself.
Possibly.
I mean, that's a career limiting move for sure.
But could you imagine if the Bengals did something like that? Like how much like people would be making fun of the Bengals?
Yeah, but like because it's a Steel. No, I feel like the Steelers. I feel like the Steelers are kind of not having a very good few days here.
Yeah.
Because it's like they did that and they like panic. Because I remember who they picked in the first round.
Was that tackle?
It was like a you know, like it just seemed like they didn't have a plan, you know. Although Nachor was supposed to be like a sleeper pick, according to Gruden's YouTube channel.
Okay. See,
And then
unpopular
like
opinion.
Gruden was giving his guy, he was like, oh, so when do you project him? First round. I was like, well, that's not a sleeper. He's a first round pick. You don't know what sleeper means. So you said the Chargers pick's already in?
Yeah. They're on the Bud Clark just got picked.
Oh, there it is. Bud Clark. I like that pick. Good pick. I don't know much about centers, but smart finesse center. That's all centers, right?
Hey, look, there's a Iowa tackle left on the board. Bengals pick him.
But can he play guard? Let's look him up.
That's why
If it says he can play guard, let's see. Dunker has tackle experience, but projects to be a guard. Oh no,
as Bengals.
that's our guy.
How big is he? Does it say on there?
Yeah, 6'5", 315.
Oh, okay, yeah. There you go. Got to get him. I'm on the Dunker bandwagon right now. Can you look up the interior offensive lineman? I want to look at Sam Heck's profile.
Yep, pulled it up.
Can you go to his analysis? Great, nice.
He's a guy.
What about first look? Is that where they give?
Yeah, 6'4", 300.
Okay, maybe I was wrong about him. I thought he had guard potential as well.
I'm telling you.
What about check Connor Liu? Or is it Law?
It's Lou. I said Law because I'm blind.
Huh. Okay.
He's light. It's not what the Bengals like. Pregnon. guard.
I don't know that Dunker, the
I
tackle
think
slash
Dunker's our
guard.
guy.
Yeah,
Maybe Notre Dame. I mean, you can't go wrong picking interior linemen from Notre Dame or Iowa. Not much on him. Bo Stevens. But it's just like you would assume that Dunker's better than Stevens because they're on the same line, you know?
yeah.
Yeah, Dunker's the guy I want.
So, are you thinking offensive line too, or do you have you still thinking about the safeties?
I don't know. I like the guy from Texas, so I feel like you can get him in like the 6th round.
Can you go to safeties? I just want to see who's left.
Yeah.
I still
Maybe
like
not
the
the
guy out
6th
of
round, but I think
Texas
you can
Tech.
get him later. Like I like Genesis Smith. If Halsey's there, I'd be tempted. But I like Genesis Smith, and I really like Michael Taffy.
I'm on the Winowski
And we
train.
both like Wisniewski because he's giant, right? He's like 6'5" or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'd
So
be like perfect in the 7th.
yeah, I mean, why not? Why not pick a dude that's like a freak? I mean, not like freakishly twitchy or anything, but like just size. It's just weird to have a safety that's that big. I'd like to see it. Talk about a guy that can guard a tight end, right?
Exactly. Because I feel like you get a guy like that with the defense that we have already. I feel like we're going to be really tough in the red zone, especially like close to the goal line.
Defense is fixed, bro.
Yeah, you know,
I mean,
I can't imagine.
it's like, what's the criticism? They struggled on pass rush. They signed defensive end, drafted an edge, and then traded for interior defensive lineman that can get to the quarterback. And then you mix in the guys that were already kind of showing flashes with help me out. Who was the guy we drafted last year?
Stewart,
Shamar, and then
Murphy played well the last.
Yeah, I think Murphy was showing signs of being good. So like you have a bunch of guys that can do it, and you mix it with like right up the middle pass rush that's elite. And then, like like the other guy we got from the Giants a few years ago, like our standard, our stalwart starting tackle, right?
BJ Hill.
BJ Hill can get after the quarterback a little bit here and there, right? But if you mix them with dudes that are like, you got one elite anchor, you got a guy that you signed in free agency on the edge that's like showing huge upside potential. You mix them with guys that have shown flashes that are first round pedigree kind of guys, and then you add another elite pass rusher in college. I mean, that's like 5 guys, right?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, and we're not even talking about Allen.
Yeah, that's like the sleeper pick. Or
it's just like but that's what I mean. Like what a contrast to a few years ago when we had like nobody to play defensive tackle, and now we're just stacking dudes.
Feels like it's pretty deep. I really hope they keep Slayton. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if they draft. I think his name was Landon Johnson or Landon something. The dude from Navy.
Mm-hmm.
I think if they do that, they may cut Slayton. But
yeah, but then plus you got McKinley Jackson, who, I mean, if you cut down his role and just have him get after the get after the quarterback, like, that's another guy that's shown like the ability to like knife through the defense, right? I mean, basically the Bengals have rebuilt the Texas A&M defensive line, right?
Pretty close, yeah.
Yeah. And then they've added, Dexter Lawrence to that defensive line, which would be I'm looking forward to some good defense this year. It's going to be fun.
Are you going to get a Dexter Lawrence jersey?
No, I don't buy jerseys.
Okay, that's fair.
It's just bad luck. I never wear them. It's hard to find an occasion to wear a jersey. I mean, also I have a beautiful Anthony Munoz jersey. What else do I need?
Can't go wrong with that one.
Carson Beck to the Cards. Interesting.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I'm just curious what their draft has been like. Love, Besantis, and Carson Beck. Interesting. I mean, I like the pick. I think it's why not? Another A&M lineman.
You see the pick? Who is it? Oh, okay, Ty.
Broncos. All right, let's look at the. Has this already happened?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
They're still announcing the Broncos pick.
Oh, okay. Good. Team Raiders. There we go. All right, so they've got Mendoza, Stukes. So they've got the quarterback. They got the corner. Ooh, safety, wide receiver, defensive interior.
The tackle scares me. It could get Dunker.
Yeah, that's the best available here. I'm going to give him wide receiver. Oh.
Yeah, my gut is telling me they go offensive line, whether it's a tackle, center.
Okay.
I kind of feel like these next couple of rounds, I got to go offensive line. Or at least I hope so. Like, I feel like that would.
Yeah. So tonight is just second and third?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because tomorrow they'll do the last 4 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
But I like the pace of the second day, the second and third round.
Yeah, I feel like the first round. I if it were me, and they put me in charge of everything, I would do the first and second round on day one at the pace of the second and third round, and then I would do 3, 4, 5 as like the day 2, and then day 3 I'd make 6, 7.
Honestly, that's a $1 million idea. You should submit that to the NFL. Got to get into Goodell's ears. I think that's.
Dearest Commissioner Goodell, I write with you with. I was going to say a heavy heart, but that's not right. Dearest Commissioner, my dear Commissioner, I hope you find this letter. When you open this letter, I hope it finds you well.
You should include one of your mini knives.
Hey, I got 3 boxes that I haven't opened. I was telling Meredith I'm going to send you one. So she was like, "Why would you do that to him?" I was like, "Oh, he's into it." And she was like, "Oh, okay, that's nice."
Well, we just recently got a new fridge, and one of the, I guess, features is that now I can get like those ball.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
nice.
Such a good go. Oh my god, go well with whiskey.
Cocktail swords.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. All right.
It's all coming together, kind of like this.
I mean, for sure, you can have a set. How long it takes for me to get it to you, we'll see. I'm inspired though, and I haven't opened. I have 3 unopened boxes, so all I have to do is print a new label with your address on it, and I should be able to just go to the post office and have it sent.
There you go.
Yeah. You'll like them. Did I tell you I traded some of them for a full-size sword?
You have a full size sword now.
Yes.
Is that for watermelons?
I just have it hanging up in the gym.
No, swords are cool.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet sword.
Is it
So they're
like
these mini swords are Toledo blades from Spain, right? And I traded a set of mini swords from Toledo, Spain for a full size Toledo blade. They're all like, like tourist grade stuff. It's not like, chop anybody's head off or anything, but it's pretty cool. It looks like the Tesla logo almost. Oh, Markel Bell.
oh dang, yeah.
Okay,
He would have been a
so
solid pick too.
wow. Raiders got the second edge from Auburn. Kieron Crawford. I didn't really know much about him. Was the 16th best edge? There's no way 16 edges have gone already, is there? No, they reached a bit. So that guy was ranked, according to PFF, somewhere between 91 and 102. They got Markel Bell.
I wouldn't have mind getting him in the third.
Yeah. I mean, this is the round to pick your swing tackle. So, yeah.
I mean, they got to do something offensive line wise because it's just like, what are they going to do if Ted Karras gets hurt? Which obviously I hope doesn't happen, but you don't
Yeah.
have a
I
backup
mean,
center right now, so I feel like all signs are
what?
pointing
Don't we have that guy from Miami from a few years ago?
from a few years ago. You mean last year, Rivers?
No, not Rivers. Oh, where'd he go to? Who's
Oh no,
the guy
no,
you like?
I know who you're talking about. No, they cut him.
Mm.
They cut him like a week before they actually traded for Dexter Lawrence. So
That doesn't mean they can't re-sign him. But let's look at the interior. I mean, there are tons of options, right, in the interior. I mean, Pregnon was ranked as practically a first rounder. But yeah, I could see him picking center that projects to guard. But it might be too early. It might be fourth round.
I think they need a dude, whether it's a tackle or center. So yeah, I mean,
I mean, dude, I'm with you, man. Let's get Jennings. Come on, Jennings. Come on down. I'll take you out to Skyline. The Bengals pick Jennings. Open offer. I'll take you to Skyline. Anything you want. Anything you want, my man.
you said Jennings?
Is that his name? Jennings Dunker?
Oh, sorry, I can't really see it that well.
Or is it Gennings? It could be Gennings. If it's Gennings, my bad. Offer still stands. Take you to the Skyline in Clifton. Just have a day, man.
What about Hecht?
Sure. No, yeah. I mean, any player that the Bengals draft in the 2026 draft that weighs over 300 pounds, hit us up. I will take you to the Skyline in Clifton and just have a day.
Does it show the Bears pick yet?
Probably. The one criticism I have on this is it doesn't auto refresh. No, still on the clock.
You know, AJ Halsey's still there. Actually,
I would be really tempted to get Halsey. I liked him. I think he could be a really good player for the Bengals. But it's just like I like Halsey, I like Smith, and I like Taffy, and I like Wisniewski. So it's like that's 4 guys. And I feel like so Taffy is what? 170 is 5th rounder.
Yeah, just about.
And then 200 6th rounder. So, to me, I would be like, okay, I'm going to hold out for Taffy in the 5th round. And if Taffy's not there, then I'll just pick Wisniewski and call it good. And I would even reach in the 5th round for Wisniewski. Just get it done.
Can you go back to the overall board? Because I feel like that corner from Keontae Scott, isn't he a slot corner? I think that would be my 4. Would be Scott, Halsey, the safety from I can't remember what college.
Doesn't sound like a slot guy. He's 6 foot tall, and they say he's a tone setter and run defense who does not do man coverage. Isn't that the opposite of a slot guy?
Yeah, I'm probably wrong about that. Yeah. Okay, never mind. Take him out.
I'm telling you, 3rd round wide receiver.
Brazil,
Skylar Bell, Lance. Let's look at the wide receivers. Bell. Is he fast? No.
Feels like a lot of defensive ends are getting picked.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to pick another edge guy. I think they're set.
Ooh, the Bengals?
Yeah. Oh, wow. 6'5". Hello. Boom or bust vertical receiver.
Sounds like a Bengal.
It projects as a high upside outside receiver who will likely begin his career as a wide receiver 3. Yes. Yes.
I kind of like the guy from Cincinnati, though. Actually, both of them. But I'm leaning towards, Cyrus Allen. He might be like a good 5th round pick.
Yeah.
I like Jeff Caldwell because he ran a 4.3.
I like Jeff Caldwell because he's 6'5".
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, like I could see Caldwell. I mean, that'd be a good pick too, because he'd be like a 5th rounder. You get just a tall, fast dude and be like, hey, you're going to be, can you beat man coverage? Right?
Well, yeah, especially if he's like a 3rd or 4th receiver on the field for the Bengals. Like,
would be for sure the 3rd receiver for the Bengals. All right, here's an update. So Bears picked a tight end, Sam Roosh. And then another edge, Romello Height. Oh, they tell you the overall 77. Why was I guessing overall? So okay.
okay,
So
nice.
what's up
Bengals
with
are next.
Washington? Commanders. Sorry, I was looking for chefs.
Wait, what?
What?
They only had 1 pick? Okay, no 2nd round pick. Interesting. I guess they had to use it. They have to use it. No, they were. They were the 7th pick, right?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
They have no 2nd rounder, no 4th rounder.
Says they need.
I feel like because of that, they're going to skew heavily to needs. So they picked a linebacker. I'm gonna go safety here. I think they're gonna have to pick our guy from LSU. Halsey goes here. That's my vote.
Yeah, I'm actually, the more I think about the offseason, I'm really excited to see the Bengals defense.
They're going to be good. They're building a. I mean, I'm cautiously optimistic about this season. Feel like it's shaping up where the Bengals have an excellent shot at winning the North.
What linebackers are left in the draft? Okay. I heard a little about that. Is it Alarms or
What?
the linebacker from TCU, Caleb? Does it say Alarms or?
Oh, got you. He's overall 169 though. It's really early for him.
Oh yeah, no. I meant like maybe later in the draft. I guess if you're going by best available, there's that guy from Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like they've spent so much on defense that they're going to go offense now.
Yeah, I think they're going to go offense the next 3 picks. It feels like it's like
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if every other pick was offense. But I would like to see the Bengals pick up a safety at some point in time.
I mean, I
feel like the Bengals do not need defensive interior.
Tackle.
They need a interior offensive line or a safety is probably their most pressing needs. Actually, I don't really know, man. Probably safety. Because if they draft a linebacker in the third round is probably going to have a hard time cracking the starting lineup. A guard or center is not going to start. Nope. Antonio Williams, wide receiver.
Oh, okay. Why did I think? Okay.
Yes. 75. Okay, so Bengals. Ooh, okay. I'm going to let you make this pick, Josh. What are you doing?
Me personally, I want Dunker, but
okay, then let's do it.
Okay. But in reality, we're going to trade down.
What?
Bengals are going to trade down.
I'd be all on board with trading down. You see, Ohio has a Buc-ee's now.
Ohio already had a Buc-ee's.
No, they opened the first one in Ohio in Dayton like a week or two ago.
Oh, did you go? I guess you did.
This is from, I think this is from when we were at Buc-ee's together.
Okay.
No, we weren't there together, but it was like maybe from the trip we went and we saw you.
This guy is taking forever to announce his pick. Holy crap.
Who is it?
I don't even know. It looks like an ex-NFL player.
We need some drums. We got drums on here? Nope. Too soon.
All right. What's your gut telling you for the Bengals pick?
I think wide receiver.
I mean, if his rankings are correct, I feel like Dunker would make so much sense.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, possibly a tight end.
Science, baby. That's fact.
Or, of course, like I said, center.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like they go earlier for center than tackle because I don't know. It's kind of a toss up. It's just because they cut their center and it's just like, or the backup center. So it's like, it feels very much like they know they're going to get their guy in the draft type deal. And Takario Davis, corner,
What?
Bengals.
Wow.
I don't think that's too much of a surprise because I feel like a lot of the Bengals beat writers, they actually had him.
No, I mean, I don't dislike the pick. I just wow, that like surprised that they haven't picked any offensive players. Demario Davis, Tocario Davis. Wow, he was 123rd overall. Quite the reach. According to PFF. 6'4".
Yeah, he's tall.
Interesting.
Tall, long arms.
Yeah, but he did not grade well.
I think they like those type of corners, especially in the AFC North. Because, you know, they have to be
he was
physical. They
hurt
might
last
use this
year,
guy
too.
to guard tight ends.
Did not play very many games last year.
All right, let me check Twitter.
Okay. .6'4", and then he ran a 4.40. Okay.
See, this Charlie Goldsmith, he says Keontae Smith was a slot corner. Obviously, they didn't pick him, but
Well, I mean, he could be. I'm just saying that what PFF has him described as. I'm gonna say I don't like the Takario Davis pick. I'm gonna go no. Should have picked a lineman.
I don't mind it because if he is going to be the third cornerback, he's still going to get a lot of snaps.
No, I mean I see I see them working, right? Because you figure who's the guy we got from TCU a few years ago?
Newton.
Newton. Is he going to be our third corner? You there?
Yeah, sorry, I was trying to see if there's any real reactions to Takario.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really see anything. Someone was like, "Who the hell is Takario Davis?"
No.
It's weird. I'm not seeing any real reactions to Takario Davis. Everyone's talking about how it seems like people are actually liking the pick after watching his highlights.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the whole thing, though. I think what we were talking about was that if he's there primarily to pass the rush, or rush pass, then
Pass rush.
pass rush, whatever. Um, then it's a solid pick. But it didn't seem like he was really built for like stopping the run.
Is that what we're worried about?
Well, no, not anymore. With how they built up the defensive line
Yeah.
when we started watching all that, is before free agency. So, I mean, really, what puts everything over the edge is the picking up Dexter Lawrence. Like, he just really opens a lot of options.
Yeah. But I mean, they signed two free agent defensive linemen, right? And then you trade for Dexter Lawrence, and then you draft an edge rusher, and then you've got some up and coming talent that's shown flashes. That's how you build a good defensive line with depth, right?
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I know we didn't have a first round pick, but I consider that to be Lawrence. So it's like they went defensive tackle.
Yeah, but like if not a 10, but like Cassius Howell was considered a guy that could have been a first round pick.
No, I like it. I
So
like it with Dexter Lawrence for sure.
yeah, I feel like Cassius Howell is essentially a de facto first round pick. I like it.
Like, I would be kind of against the pick if they didn't have Dexter Lawrence, but because I feel like you would need a defensive end that can kind of do a little bit of everything.
Or you would want more like a McDonald or something, like a defensive interior guy.
Yeah, someone to clog up the middle, but it really feels like they're going to a 3-4, and with him as like an outside linebacker slash edge, I mean, it just makes a lot of sense. So it's like if he's just there to keep pressure on the quarterback to kind of fill that Hendrickson role, then I'm all for it.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, like, no single guy is going to be like Hendrickson, but like maybe you can get that production out of 3 or 4 guys.
Yeah, I think that's the route that they're going. I think that's why if you spend like the high dollar on a defensive tackle, you have more room to spread out. I guess the money on the defensive line.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think they're going with a different approach. It's like
I just feel like if you got younger guys with a lot of physical talent and they're fighting for snaps, your production is much better than if you get those same guys and you're just throw them out there and you're just like, hey, you are the only guy we have. Produce, right? Because Jenkins and McKinley Jackson are going to have to fight for just to even get on the field. So
yeah,
when they get playing time, they're, I mean, you know what I mean? Like they're going to play. Their snap count's going to be so low that they can just kind of sell out on every play, right? All right. What's up with the Dolphins? The Dolphins. I'm liking their draft, though. I like Proctor and Johnson. We like Jacob Rodriguez. Yes. 75% like it. So let's see. So they got corner, tackle, linebacker. I think they should go safety. I'll see.
yep.
That's my pick. No, they went wide receiver. Caleb Douglas.
Okay.
I don't like it. No, sir, I don't like it.
I think a lot of people actually like the 3rd round pick for Decario Davis.
I see it because he's like elite athletically.
Yeah.
So, and then he's projected. I mean, so like he's not going to get the 3rd corner job automatically, right? He's going to have a lot of competition for that job, right?
But with his size, he can probably guard a tight end. Like he could probably.
I'm just saying though, like he's going to have to earn snaps, right? I mean, I like it as a 3rd round pick. I mean, it makes sense, right? Like if you're going to pick somebody in the 3rd round, they're going to have a hard time getting on the field. Well, then I want that guy to be like freakish athletically, right? Especially when you think of who's our 3rd? Josh, what? Is that even our 3rd corner?
Newton?
Josh Newton, is he our 3rd right now?
I think so.
Yeah. So Josh Newton is like kind of the opposite, right? He's kind of smallish, not fast, but like good, like technically good. And then you have him competing against a guy who's like a freak show athletically. I like that battle. All right, who should the Steelers pick? I feel like they should go quarterback. I'm going to have them go quarterback. And I'm going to have them pick Drew Aller. That's my vote.
I think they're going to go center.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be the smart thing.
Looks like they're about to announce the pick.
Ding, 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 ding. We should have our own draft pick sound. Oh, dude. They picked Aller.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I like it. I was not far off.
I thought that's who you picked.
No, didn't I do Klubnik?
No, I thought you said Drew. I could be wrong. Maybe that's what I heard.
I don't even remember, man. How come it doesn't keep track?
I mean, that's a pretty good sign. Well, I guess they're just trying to protect from if Aaron Rodgers doesn't come back. I like that pick. The only thing is, if he needs to be developed, he might be screwed.
Huh?
Like if he needs a place that can like really needs to develop him, then he might be screwed.
Yeah, I don't. Who's their coach this year?
McCarthy.
Oh, really? This is amazing, man. The Steelers, man. What happened? They used to be like the model NFL franchise. They've turned into just I don't know what happened.
Well,
Did,
my conspiracy is
grandkid take over.
They don't mind tanking because I think next year is actually a really good quarterback class, and it's like an excuse to potentially bring back.
That's the thing, though. McCarthy is not like a tanking type head coach. He's like a very mediocre guy.
Yeah, but I feel like Steelers need talent, especially on offense. Like they're very heavy on defense, and I think the thing that McCarthy has benefited from was, coaching teams with quite a bit of talent. Like even when he was in Dallas, he had like a lot of star players.
Okay, so I feel I can't I feel bad because I remember what was the name of the Steelers' last coach?
Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin.
Yeah, Mike Tomlin. I feel like Mike Tomlin was the kind of coach where he could like take less. You know what I mean? Like get the most out of the talent, you know? And I feel like Mike McCarthy is the kind of guy that like takes great talent and gives you mediocre results.
Yeah.
I just do not like Mike McCarthy at all as a coach. I love him as the Steelers coach.
Right. And I think that's my conspiracy. It's like you get a guy like McCarthy who has, pretty decent resume, right? It's like, oh, we tried to replace Tomlin, but it's like an excuse to bring Tomlin back, right? It's like we tried. See, it wasn't any better. Matter of fact, it was worse.
Why they're not gonna bring Tomlin back?
He's still technically under contract with him.
Really? That's weird.
Yeah, he just essentially stepped away. Like he didn't.
Oh. Did the Michael Jordan? Has he got gambling debts or something?
Defensive tackle.
You think defensive tackle?
Oh, it is. It's Chris McClellan.
Who?
Chris McClellan. Looks like he's like the 8th one down.
Holy crap. That's a reach. That's a reach because PFF is gospel. I sound like Mel Kiper. I just have to wonder if the Green Bay Packers even know what the draft is all about. I mean, you pick a Chris McClellan when you've got all these other when you got a Grayson Halton or even like a Darrell Jackson Jr. available, and then you reach, you have to really question what they're even doing.
You know what I really want to see? I want to see the Bengals trade up back into the 3rd. Get that tackle. Get that offensive lineman. Do it, Bengals.
No. I'd like to see the Bengals get Dante Corleone. Get the Godfather. Wonder what they say about Dante.
Oh, look, there's Landon Robinson.
I feel like their analysis of the Godfather is spot on. I endorse that. Were you saying someone who got picked?
Who's up?
Oh, there we go. Chris McClellan. The Colts. The Horsies. Did they not have a lot of picks? Yeah, they weren't even in the first round.
They got CJ Allen, though. That's pretty solid.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to do it again. Safety. Halsey.
Yeah, I'm really hoping the Bengals trade back into the 3rd. I feel like that would be solid.
Why? Trade down.
I don't need all those picks, though.
Yeah, you do, because then you could. So, like, if you get an extra pick, then you just pick McCoy. Who cares if he's got injury history? If you got 2 4th rounders and you pick him in the 4th round, you know?
It doesn't feel like he's going to get drafted at all.
Yeah, but that's the point, though. You just draft him anyways because you got all the picks. Like, they've got 5 picks. I mean, if he's around in the Bengals need depth. They've got the elite dudes on the team. You just need depth now. Because like the percentage, the probability of anybody picked from this point in the draft going on being like an everyday starter is so low that you just want to get as many chances as you can get, right?
It's a numbers game.
Yeah, although I do feel like the safety class is really deep. And I think that's why Halsey hasn't been picked. Because I think in a normal year he would be a second rounder, but I think there's just so many good safeties because they ran so well that like the size and like their film, the YouTube highlights that we spent 10 minutes watching, there's a lot of guys that look like they can play safety in the NFL, especially with the speed that they have, that I feel like it's really depressing the value of safety. So I mean, it's just such a great year for the Bengals to like snag a safety in the 6th round, you know?
But I feel like they don't really need a safety.
What do you mean they don't need a safety? You need a safety. PFF says so.
They have Cook.
Yes.
They have Battle. They signed that Duggar. And then they have oh my god, I can't think of his name. They drafted him I want to say like 3 years ago. But I guess technically they could still.
Toledo.
No, I think they lost that guy.
Mm.
Or no, you might be right.
Point being, like that's all skewing towards, hey, there's this 6'5" guy from Texas Tech that plays safety. We got a 7th round pick. Let's get him, right? We got 2 6 rounders. Let's get them. See what happens. That's how good teams get good. Is they just the game of building a team in the NFL is you've got to get your Pro Bowlers, right? And then it's just take as many shots as you can at like role players, right? Because the hard players to find are the guys that the Bengals already have. So just load up on dudes that fit needs in the later rounds and get as many as you can, and then see which guys are actually able to do it.
AJ Halsey.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
I called it. Look.
I see it.
Facts.
Refresh. Wow, okay.
Yeah, I like that pick. Zachariah Branch.
Georgia.
It's just like he relies too much on being fast. It's like, oh, so he's just faster than everybody else. Okay.
Teach speed, they say.
I mean, if it's a 3rd round pick, you know, he's a rare difference making athlete. Yeah. Give me that guy. All right.
Who has the Ravens picked?
Who haven't they picked? Guard, edge. I mean, it's just like the Ravens are just like such disciplined football people. They're like, we need guards and we need edge players. Let's do that. So
that's not what you said yesterday.
What did I say yesterday?
Well, you were saying that they usually wait until the 3rd round.
That's when, yeah, you should pick a guard in the second round if they're like elite guards, but usually you pick a guard in the 3rd round. Yes, 3rd through 5th is where guards are picked.
No, but you specifically said that's the Ravens' MO.
Yeah, because they like have like they used to have this constant churn of using a compensatory pick on a guard, building them up to be an elite starting guard, that guy leaving, getting a compensatory pick, converting it into the same guy. it was just like they would get like a free starting NFL guard every season because all they would do is when the guy left, they would use that as a compensatory pick a guard, and then make him a starter, and then he would leave, and they would get a compensatory pick, and then just wash, rinse, repeat. That's why they were good, because they were getting like a free guard every cycle, right? But now it's the new Ravens. They waste first round picks on guards now. So they're a fancy franchise. So what would a fancy franchise do in round 3? You got to pick a linebacker, right?
Is that Mark Ingram?
Where?
That's announcing the pick.
He didn't play for the Ravens, did he?
I didn't think so. Or is that?
I'm gonna go. They're gonna go Arizona State guy.
Jacoby Lane.
I like it because he is the second best wide receiver on a mediocre USC team that's focused on offense. Great. Does not scare me.
Who's next?
The Jaguars. You have to text Dave. Vikings got a lot of picks. See what the Vikings got. Yeah, I think
All day.
they got 3 picks coming up in this round. Jaguars. They need to pick the best available from USC. Or not USC, UCF. So who's the best UCF guy left?
Well, the pick is in. Albert Regis.
What?
Tackle.
Albert Regis. Sounds like a daytime talk show host.
Pretty much.
Let's play. You say his defensive interior?
Yeah, defensive tackle.
There he is. Wow, Texas A&M.
It almost feels like PFF should have swapped their 3rd round for their 4th round.
Yeah.
It's like the last 10 picks were like 30 picks off.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think like The difference between the best player in the draft and the 11th best player in the draft is greater than the difference between like the 50th best player and the 150th best player, you know? Like it kind of compresses and you start drafting more on what you look for in your system, right? Yeah, there he is. Outrageous. Let's play. What do you think about that pick, chat?
Speechless.
Speechless. Crickets. Wait, we got cricket sounds, don't we? No, we lost crickets.
They're on strike.
The cap.
What are like the next ranked running backs? Doesn't seem like a very good year for running backs.
What are you talking about? Running back won the top 5.
Well, that's it. It was like the top 5 and then the 32nd pick. And I don't think there's been one pick since. Could be wrong.
I think you're right.
Still can get the best fullback.
Yeah. Heidenrich. Oh, man. I'd be so excited if the Bengals pick Heidenrich. You know, on Players Trunk, I saw somebody was selling Navy football. It's like, man, I should get that. Would you want like a college game ball?
Not really.
Why not?
Like the official college football or like
Yeah, with like the logo of the team on it and everything.
what, for like the Bearcats?
No, I mean just in any college team is the question.
Well, no, because I'm just not that into college. Or I don't really I mean, I wouldn't mind having one, but I wouldn't like.
That's what I'm getting at. So then, of the ones, what would be your top 3 teams you would want one from?
I would have to say UC,
Same.
University of Texas,
Okay, interesting.
and I know. Okay, Navy. Yep, Navy.
Okay, so I would go UC and Navy. Yeah. So I should buy that. I'm pretty slammered. I think it's time. I'm gonna look it up.
For like a hot second, I thought the Vikings just drafted a punter, but they were just showing who they picked up in the offseason.
All right, let's see if I can find a foosball here.
Another defensive tackle, Dominique Orange.
Good pick.
It's a good year for defensive linemen in this draft, it seems like. So many.
So Michigan official game football goes for $150. Louisville for $100. UConn for $100. Illinois, same. UNLV.
I feel like they haven't. So they haven't announced the schedule release, have they?
Oh, so Navy official game ball is go for a hundo.
It's not bad.
I don't know if you can see it. You can't see it. Pretty sweet looking. Ohio State's 100.
Here you go. Chris Brazil, wide receiver.
Finally, man.
Or I'm sorry, to the Panthers.
Yeah. I spent too much money on mini swords. I can't buy a football. Maybe next spring. I gotta be more disciplined and not buy so many swords.
How much did those swords go for?
It's hard to say.
Not really.
Okay, so they come in sets, and I told myself like I wasn't gonna spend more than $2 per sword. And then I saw the last one I bought, and it was like $80, and I got like I think it was like 12 swords. So I was like, okay, clearly the numbers I have in my head and the numbers I actually execute on are different.
Was it 80 after tax, or that was just before tax?
That's all in. Here, let me.
Shipping?
I'll tell you. I'll tell you. Let me look at the last one. See what eBay sent me. It's a really nice set though. So it's like it's so nice that I would for sure not give it to you. Okay, so 22. So the set of 22 swords for $72 total. So tax, shipping, everything. So what's 72 divided by 22?
I don't know, like $2.50, maybe.
Like 350, right? 250. 3 would be like 66. So slightly more than $3 a sword.
Wait, how much did you say it was? 70?
All in. Oh, it's a really nice set though. It looks good.
Yeah, it would be closer to $2.50, I thought.
No. 250 times 20 is what? 50. 55 for 22 swords at 250 each. So 3 times 22 is 66. I paid 72. It's a nice set. It's probably one of the nicer ones I've got. Here. I'm going to send you a text. And this is the one I spent 72 on.
Yeah, those look pretty cool. Does it come with that stand?
Yeah, that's all together. But that's like one of the best ones I bought. So what I send to you is probably only going to be one tier. That's a 2-tier set.
Got to start somewhere.
Yeah. The first set I bought was 4 on a single tier for $15. I was like, these are going to be lame. And I opened the box and I was just like, these are awesome. And then they just start buying crazy amounts of them. I have so many. I'm going to go get some. I'll show you. I'll be right back.
Actually, I'll be right back too. Ted Hurst goes to Tampa. Another receiver. There's a lot of 6'4" guys in this draft.
All right. Anything cool happen while I was gone?
No, not really.
Not really.
Picked another receiver, another 6'4" receiver.
Ted Hurst. Oh, receivers. Run on third round receivers. All right, here we go. Can you see that?
Yeah. Done.
Yeah. But check them out, man.
Do it again. There you go.
That's sweet, huh?
Yeah.
And then it comes like as a whole set. So that with a little stand. See the stand, Josh?
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah. So when you make yourself a old fashioned, you just take the cherry and you put that in your drink. So instead of a plastic sword, you got like a real sword.
feel like that would be good for cheese too.
Yeah, you got a charcuterie. And the cool part is, like, they say Toledo on them. Toledo, Spain. I don't know if you can make it out. You have to take my word for it. Yeah, I mean, pretty cool little sets. But this is like the smallest one I have. So this is what I send to you, or what you get from me would be better than this.
Like you got to put that in your background now.
Yeah, I'll put it back there. Hold up. Yeah, it's back there. It's tiny. I'll put the good set back there when I open it. I traded a 2-tier set of that for a sword. Like a full-size sword. But I have that hanging in my gym, like screwed to the wall.
Wow, the Browns took 2 offensive tackles and 2 receivers.
Really? Just
Yeah.
now?
Well, just in the draft.
I mean, their last pick, though, they picked one of them. Yeah, so they got a tackle. So let's see what the Brownies are doing.
I feel like the Browns are doing like the opposite of the Bengals.
Tackle, wide receiver, safety, tackle.
Yeah, I feel like these picks are coming in hot now.
Yeah. They don't matter.
Wow, another Ohio State tight end got drafted.
I mean, at this point, it's
Mr. Samir Naga. Not gonna work here anymore.
Yeah.
I feel like all these players are tall.
Yeah.
You're like
a big
6'4",
person is good for the NFL.
6'4" or taller, you're going to be drafted.
Yeah. If you want to play football, it helps to be a large man.
Yeah. Generally, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what I noticed when those NFL players were playing that flag football. It was like they were almost too big. Like those professional flag football players were so quick.
Yeah. I mean, it's yeah. I mean, if you don't actually have to like get hit, being shifty and fast is better. But like, if you're going to be someone that's going to have to get hit, helps to be large.
Yeah.
Well, what's going on with Pregnon?
Probably has something going on, either like injury or maybe something with his history.
Yeah. Same with Dunker, man.
I mean, at this rate, he could be there in the 4th, and that would be phenomenal. And of course, I say that now he's going to get drafted. So,
yeah,
get close enough, Bengals. Trade up, get your guy, Dunkerville. Come on.
That I would be on board with if like you could get like the position you want. Maybe you flip a 7th rounder plus your 4th rounder to bump up. What do you think, chat?
Say nothing if you agree.
Yes. All right. We're on board.
It's like 80. Yeah, look how like 17 through 62 overall. They're on the 87th pick.
Yeah.
Come on, PFF.
It's not good.
I mean, they almost have to pick offensive line for their fourth pick.
I don't know. What have they done so far? Let's look at the Dolphinos.
They got their defensive end and corner.
Tackle, corner, linebacker, wide receiver.
Oh, okay. My bad. I thought you were talking about the Bengals. I feel like their pick is in already.
I could go safety here. Oh, Pregnon off the board.
Here you go.
They got a tight end. Wild. Whoa. Kasmarek is a 6'8", or is that 6'6" or 6'8"? 6'6" tight end. Who ranks number 383.
That's incredible.
That's bad, PFF. If you rank somebody 383, or is it bad for the Dolphins?
I think it might be more of the draft, right? I heard this was kind of like a weak draft class, and it's just like I feel like last year was really deep. I feel like the last couple of years were pretty good, actually. So I feel like you're at the point where if all these players, like especially after or from the third on, are very similar to another in terms of grade, you just get the guy that you want.
Yeah.
Guy that you feel like it's going to mainly fit your system. And that's what the third round feels like for most of these teams. Because it's like, in terms of PFF grades, it just seems like there's a variance of 30.
Mm-hmm.
Probably even higher than that, because that dude that they just picked was like 283 or whatever. What's the Bengals' next pick?
Fourth round.
Yeah, but what number is that?
I don't know. Hold on.
110?
Hold up. Oh, wait. Here, I'll pull the Bengals. Scroll. 110.
Yeah, 110. Okay, so they're 20 picks away? About 20 picks, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, like, basically they can do whatever they want, right? Because they got 110, but they got all these 6th and 7th rounders. So, you know, if you wanted to go from 110 to 100, they've got the juice to do it.
I mean,
they could
feels like the year
easily,
that
they
they're
could
gonna trade
easily pop back into this round if they wanted to.
up. Okay, if they do that, who do you think they're going to pick?
I don't think you do that. I think, to me, it's like the statistics tell you get as many chances as you can in 4, 5, 6, 7, right? Because you're talking about, like, by the time you get to the 7th round, I think it's like 1% chance that they're actually like a starter, you know? So they have no value, right? It's just you just collect as many players as you can. Because I think the first round is like, I want to say 40, but let's say 50% chance that they're a starter. So then it's like 40, 30, you know, it's like decays over the rounds, right? So like third round picks are only like 20% chance that they're a starter.
Xavier Thomas. To the
Point
Bears.
being, if you had like 5 third round picks, you're like feel really good that you're going to go starter.
$213. Wow. I just think PFF might be having an off year, you know?
No, I think what you're saying about it being a weaker draft class and a lot of the guys being very close,
Yeah.
right? I think that's what this is showing because I like PFF. I think I trust their analysis, but like you know,
Oh, okay. Here we go. Another running back.
really,
Kalon Black from Indiana. I think he's pretty good.
oh, yeah, I liked him. He seemed fast. I like the Indiana dudes. They're like not perfect, but effective.
He kind of reminds me of the running back that used to the Chiefs. I think he went somewhere else. Oh my god, what's his name? It feels like he runs really hard. Like it doesn't like
Mhm.
My name is Inigo Montoya.
doesn't look effortless. It looks like he's trying really hard to run.
Yeah, like he's running through, running on the beach
Yeah.
in a rainstorm.
God, who's that running back? I'll think of his name tomorrow.
Yeah. However, his run game lacks true difference-making creativity. No. His creativity is he's going to run right through you. that's his. That's his nuance. His nuance is he's a hammer. I like it.
Decario Davis runs a 4.4. That's pretty fast.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty damn fast for a 6'4" guy, I feel like.
Yeah. It's elite. I bet you he's going to make millions of dollars on his athletic ability.
Are the Reds still in first place?
Maybe. Play the Tigers this weekend.
I'm going to see the Bengals trade with Minnesota. Minnesota.
Where you at, Dave?
I just want to see them jump Pittsburgh. That's all.
Oh, yeah. I mean, at this point, it doesn't matter. See, so who do you think the Raiders are going to pick? They got the QB, corner, edge. So they need a wide receiver or safety. I'm going to go safety. I think safety.
Whoever is 6'4" is who I'm going to pick, whether it's a safety or receiver. That's going to be the guy.
I think Kamari Ramsey's tall. Let's see. Safety. 6 foot. That's pretty tall for a safety. But you went over 6 foot. Six two. Nope.
He's got to be 6'4". What's up with all these shorties, man?
I think Jennings Dunker is going to be our guy. 6'5". We're going tackle. Jennings Dunker hits the 6'4" height requirement. Do you want to pick your box of swords?
Guard from Texas A&M.
Oh.
You could send whatever you want. I trust your instincts. 6'6". There you go. It's all about height this draft.
It's life, man. How tall are you? Are you 6'4"?
Oh, I'm 6'2".
I think you're 6'3".
I feel like I'm 6'2", but I could be wrong. I don't know.
You're probably wrong. Am I taller than you?
I thought we were the same height.
Oh, okay. Because I always say I'm 6'2". So I guess we're
There
both
you go.
6'2".
Yeah.
It's pretty good for Koreans, but
South Koreans.
North Koreans are real tall. We wouldn't clarify. They'd be ashamed to be 6'2".
Come on, Bengals. Trade up. Get your tackle. Yeah, it's really hard to trust this PFF board, you know? It's just been so, in terms of grading, so off.
How dare you? PFF. Wait, do we not have that sound? Do we not have the how dare you?
I don't know. You're the
We don't have
soundboard
how
guy.
dare you? Man. I got to make notes. What are the sounds we wanted but we did not have?
You need to get like sword sounds now.
I think this has swords in it.
Really.
Hello! My name is Inigo
There you go.
Montoya.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
right there.
us, bro. Okay, so we need how dare you?
They just picked the guy that's 6'3". I mean, he's almost. I think he's 6'3", 3/4 or whatever.
Do we need the sound of like the 6'5" finance chick? You know,
Who's
you know
that?
what I'm talking about? The song? The song? You don't know what that is?
No.
Okay, well, we're gonna I know you're gonna want it after I show it to you. But that's gonna be a sound we need. 6 foot. So we need how dare you at 6'5" finance are missing from our soundboard. Oh, Joshua Barham. Yeah, it's well, no, that's not crazy because 92, 102, that's not bad.
It's pretty good for this round.
Trey Zune. Dude, the Raiders are just like making it up. Right?
I think all the third round picks have been kind of off.
So Trey
Which
Zune
one
is
was,
the
the
position
first?
15.
Yeah, but that tight end from Ohio State was like 283.
383.
Jesus. I mean, that's been mostly this round. Like,
dude, I've watched a few Ohio State games. I don't even know who this guy is. Now, I haven't watched all the Ohio State games, so like if you're a Ohio State fan, correct us, but it's like that's pretty sporty. Like I don't what are his stats for to be picked in the third round of the NFL draft?
I don't know, but can you go back to the after
He's
the
got how many what's his so 15 catches for 168 yards and 2 touchdowns.
bad? Go can you go to the top of the third round? I just want to see like the trend.
You can see a trend. Wait, I bet you if I click 3, it goes there. Boop.
Here you go.
Okay. You ready?
Oh yeah. Okay, so Beck was 113 overall. Wait. Crap, I gotta make the screen bigger.
Bigger? You want me to
On
zoom
my
in?
end. No, I can just make mine bigger. Yeah, see, look, 244, pick 66, 92. And it was the 67th pick. It's not too bad. 101, 68th, 87, 69, not too bad. There you go. 77 with the 70th pick. 123 to 72, 215 to 73, 100 to 74, 156 to 75. The AJ Halsey looks like a steal.
Hey, Colts, your mock draft was going to be graded A by PFF.
Maybe even an A
'Cause I
plus.
know. Let's see. Let's see what the Colts would get. I'm going to grade them. So they picked 53. They got the 18th overall. Yes. And they picked 78 and they got 52nd overall. Okay. Yes. And then what are their positional needs? Wide receiver, safety line. Yeah. A plus. A plus Colts.
Trendy guy. Welcome. When's the next gambling stream? I don't know.
What? Somebody's asking for our gambling picks. We suck at gambling. Fade the bros, man. Fade the bros.
Really, the only gambling I do would be like those. Is it called draft picks?
I gamble on swords. It's gonna
Wait, how many
take me
picks
so
are
long
left?
to do this.
Crap,
My name is Inigo Montoya.
the second day's almost over with.
Yeah, we've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more picks.
Thoughts on the Bengals Lawrence trade?
We love it.
Yeah, essentially love it.
Love it.
Best way I can explain it is that the Bengals got their guy, and if they were going to get their guy in the draft, they would have to trade their number 10th pick plus another pick to get their guy. But they were able to do that with just the 10th pick and get Lawrence. So I feel like it's kind of like a steal.
Yeah.
And
Here's
plus,
here's my thoughts on Dexter Lawrence.
Cream of the crop. Nobody does it better.
Oh yeah.
yeah, no, I like he's gonna have a much bigger impact than anyone we could have drafted. So I'm all for it. And plus, Like they only extended him a year off his current contract, so they'll have him for the next 3 years. But it wasn't anything crazy. It's like they gave him 28 million extra dollars essentially, but the average over the 3 years is only like 23 million. So it's just like it just feels like a really good move.
Yeah, it's the kind of move that we on this channel have been asking the Bengals to do for years, and they did it. So applause.
Bengal Lawrence or Dexter Bengal?
Let's see. I got to find some applause.
I feel like Dexter
I don't
Bengal sounds
understand
better.
I don't understand the question.
I guess as a nickname.
Oh, okay. I'll let you pick. I'm trying to find applause. Oh, there it goes. Chris Bell went. So the Dolphins are going to get a good PFF draft grade.
Wait, how tall was Chris Bell? 6'2".
6. I want to say. I would say 6 even. Let's see. Oh, 6'2". One of us. One of us. Do you weigh 220? What do you weigh now? Like 230?
Yeah, I would say between 220 and 230.
Okay. Last time I weighed myself, I was 233. But I've been drinking pretty heavily for the last 2 weeks, so might be slightly over that.
Oh, tight end. Okay.
Eli Raridon.
It's a solid pick.
Overall 181. That's going to get you a C minus, Patriots. But I'm sure Rossini will give them a nice review on their draft. Hey-o!
Too soon.
Average CCS hit.
Wait, what? No.
What?
Steelers traded up.
They traded up?
Yeah, they jumped the
What?
Yeah, like
No way. We need to get the what no way sound too. What? No way. I can't wait to share with you the 6'5" trust fund finance.
Huh.
It's just like everything. It's what the internet was built for. Am I right, chat?
No way.
No way. What?
It makes me wonder if the Bengals really did try to trade up.
Why? What indication do you have that the Bengals are trying to trade up? Other than your desire for the Bengals to trade up?
Well, I mean, in reality, they probably knew that the Vikings were probably targeting one of their guys, but
I can't disagree. I feel like I'm right as well.
Jennings Dunker.
No, they didn't do Jennings Dunker, did they?
God, this is
Oh, they did it. Damn it.
That pisses me off.
How dare the Steelers take a guard who could also play tackle? That is the Bengals' jam.
See how exciting that would have been if the Bengals tried to trade up and get that pick?
They didn't try. If they wanted the 96th pick, they could have had it easily. They got the juice, man.
This should be a good grade for the Steelers because, like, yeah, he was 57th overall, and they got him at 96.
Let's grade their draft, PFF style.
This is a family channel.
All right, 30th, 21, bit of a reach. 49th overall, 47th, bit of a reach. 76, 96, bit of a reach. 96, 57. That's going to be A plus, but it was third round pick A plus. So far, they got B minus grade.
So they got 2 tackles, huh?
Did they? Yeah. No, they got guard and tackle. So they checked off guard, tackle, quarterback, wide receiver.
And he would have been such a cool Bengal.
Sorry, Jennings. You're going to have to find somebody else to buy you food.
That hurts. Any money line picks for the NBA? Nope. I'm afraid that's the wrong channel for that. I know nothing about the NBA.
Yeah. Trust the
Matter of fact,
process.
you should be telling us the tips.
Yes. Yeah. What's the hot tip? Who should we be betting on?
LeBron James.
Do we need that one? LeBron James? I'm gonna write it down. Surprised we didn't have that. I don't think we ever had that one.
Lakers money line.
All right.
Bengals should
Wait.
take Jermon McCoy in the 4th, even if he misses a year. I don't think he's
Yeah.
going to get drafted at
Yep.
all.
I'm on that. I'm on it. I mean, at this point, yes. Because the probability of a 4th round draft pick being a starter is like okay, so I watched a Matt McKelvey video 2 hours ago. And I want to say it's less than 25% for sure, but probably closer to 10% or less. So yeah. Yes. Do that.
What teams do we discuss in this channel? Mainly
Whatever you want, man. We're Bengals guys, but talk about whoever you want. We'll entertain it.
But yeah, mainly Cincinnati teams, but anything is possible.
Is that another sound drop we need? Anything is possible?
Yeah, why not? Dang, there's only 3 more picks left. That went quick.
Yeah, well, at this point, I mean, like, the Vikings got to make 2 picks, so they're going to take their time. Didn't the Vikings pick their safety?
I think so.
They did not. We talked about them picking their safety.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So they need so they got defensive interior, linebacker. So safety or running back. Who are the best safeties and or running backs at this point?
Anyone over 6'4".
Let's check the heights. 6'2". That's pretty tall for a running back, though.
It is.
No. Jonah. Short king. 6'1". Nice.
Yep. Caleb Tiernan, tackle. So, yeah, it seems that Steelers knew that the Vikings were going to
But
get
you were on it, though, because I would bet $1,000 that Caleb Tiernan is 6'4" or taller.
Probably 6'7".
Oh,
Jesus.
6'7". Easy, bro.
Just a lot of tall people have been drafted in the 3rd round. That's all I'm saying. Like even their receivers were like
my astute NFL analysis is being a large man
6'7".
helps you play football. Like when in doubt, just be larger. Just get taller and like bigger.
I think we're having a 6-7 battle in the chat. Good luck.
Oh, I gotta see it. Wait. There you go. Wait, missed one. Boom.
Jacoby Thomas was their second pick, safety.
Jacoby Thomas. I don't even know who he is.
Shorty at 6'1".
Safety.
Yeah, even the Bengals corner that they drafted at 6'4".
Yeah.
Everyone is.
Wow, Jacoby Thomas. Overall 297. Vikings, you're crushing your PFF draft grade. Like you did a 64 at 97. That would have got you in the A range, and then you go and tank it with 297 at 98. Mm-mm.
Refresh.
Sorry.
Yeah, I feel like they're just
put on
like,
the
trying to get these picks over
Dolphin,
with.
or the Vikings pick. All right, we got 2 more picks left. How many of these dudes are going to be under 6'4"?
Julian Neal, corner. So he's probably
He's under
6'4".
6'4".
Yeah.
So I guess it's 1. We had to set the over under at 1 at this point. Now that we know,
He's actually almost 6'2".
well, it's not 6'4".
No, it's not.
He's a corner.
Yeah.
Julian Neal.
Yeah.
Whoa. See, not even on their list.
You just refresh the thing and see what it shows on the main board.
Are you sure he's a corner?
I mean, that's what they consider him. Wow, there you got the last pick.
We'll be
Another
risking the
defensive
Nick.
back.
What's the Nick?
It's
Lachey?
of the Nick curse.
We need more context. Rule pull.
I was sitting slider.
Who'd you say? Julian Neal?
Yeah, and then Jalen Husky.
I like that. Husky. Oh, 172. What? How did I miss that? 6'2", 208. Like it. He's a guy.
Okay. So the Bengals got the 9th pick in the 4th round.
Who's the last guy? Oh, there you go. Jalen Husky. 247 overall. Safety. Wow.
Really, I feel pretty good about Hex.
We looked at the safeties, And Husky, we didn't even look at.
Kind of makes the draft a little bit more exciting, you know?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
wild that a guy that PFF says is not even draftable got drafted in the 3rd round. Do the Jaguars even know what the draft is about?
Tied game for the Reds. Hey, do you know if the Reds are still in first place? I feel like they are. They should be.
Well, yeah, I feel like the Jaguars have completely effed up this draft. Look, overall 158, they pick 56. Overall 165, they pick 81. Pregnon's a good pick. And then they pick 247 at 100. They're going to get like a D minus.
Huh.
Wait, we want to look up the Reds? I'll do that.
They're on top. Let's go.
Uh,
Which is kind of crazy. I don't really keep up with the Reds as much as I used to, but I feel like some of their better pitchers are hurt right now. So it's like I feel like they can
not
only
all
get
of their
better.
better pitchers, though. They've got a lot of pitching.
But isn't there like Ace hurt?
Yeah. Well, Green's hurt, but they got Chase Burns, who's really good. Lodolo, I think, is also hurt. So yeah, they've got 2 of their top starters hurt, but they're hitting really well, I think. I don't know.
Seems like it. I get all their updates on my phone. And like I feel like it was like the game 2 days ago, maybe 3 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking at it and it was just like,
Oh no, Cubs are in first place.
oh, they are? What?
Mm-hmm. Reds
Not
are in
even
second.
tied?
They have the same record,
Oh, okay.
but the co-pilot says that the Cubs are in first. But the NL Central is like crushing it.
Yeah, it is.
Like, look, so Reds are tied with the Cubs at 16-9, but then the Pirates are 15-11. Cardinals are 14-11. And then the last place is 13-12. That's like strong division.
Which is weird because I felt like the division sucked last year.
Yeah, it did.
Huh. Weird.
But like, look, so the Braves are 19-8. Oh, well, Dodgers is 17-8. All right, so NL Central is not doing that great.
I feel like the American League must suck then. Because how could all these teams have these good records?
Well, look at the Giants and Rockies.
Yeah, but there's only 2 teams. Go to the American League.
Well, no, Phillies are 8-18. Mets are 9-17.
It's right there. It's right next to the National League.
Thanks,
Yeah.
man. Red Sox suck.
They suck.
The players on that team suck.
Yeah, you got a lot of bad teams. Well, I mean, it's just like there's so few games. It's like, can you say the Twins are bad because they're 2 games under 500, but they've only played, 12 and 14. It's so early.
Yeah, it's only 26 games, and there's 156 games.
It's 162.
That's crazy. It's really early.
All right, man. I feel like we should sign off so I can teach you about the trust fund 6-5 finance.
All right.
Thanks, chat. Peace.